Hey, hey! This is Isolde Kellerman from Journey of Awe, and this is day 17 of my journaling challenge. And we are in the middle of the Karma Cleansing Week. And wouldn't you know, the universe always says yes. It says, well, good, do you want a clean house? Let's do it. So it brings up old patterns that are just bubbling up to the surface and giving me the opportunity to cleanse. So, yes. So be careful what you're asking for. But going back to the topic, it's been definitely interesting because if you remember, if we can change the association that every negative experience pushes us for a positive outcome, wouldn't that be an interesting concept? Wouldn't that be much easier to approach a situation that might feel like it's negative, but it's asking us to change our perspective and at the same time release old patterns. And in my case, it was definitely one of those things that I thought I already done, but it came to me through a dream that deception is still an underlying issue in my life. And when it came up again, yes, it was upsetting, and yes, I had to feel the feelings, but then I recognized, why is it popping up? Why is it showing up? Well, it's there because it's asking to be healed. It's asking to be released. So guys, whenever you have a negative experience, just remember, it's a new opportunity to release the old pattern, and that's why it's popping up. You wanna have peace? Well, you're gonna have a lot of issues that coming up where you can practice to be peace. If you want to talk about forgiveness, well, universe says yes, I will give you opportunities to forgive, and I definitely had that experience. But after doing the exercises and doing the forgiveness, and the way I do it is that I play out my story from the victim place, which I say and feel toward that person. I set them down in front of me in my mind and I speak it out, cry it out, yell it out if I need to, how they made me feel. And then I recognize that this is my storyline. The deception comes back to me over and over again, so, and many times by different players. So the question is, who is the common denominator? Me. So then I take the power back by owning the story and understanding that these players are simply not doing anything to me, they're doing something for me by playing out the storyline. So from this perspective, I shift my feelings from resentment toward gratitude, and that is, I'm grateful for them for playing out the story. From that place again, I recognize it that first I have to start with myself. I forgive myself for owning the storyline and release to let it go. The next step, I forgive them for playing out the story and causing any suffering to me or others. And I would like to add a few more steps to this, and that means many times these karmic experiences are karmic debts that started not necessarily in this lifetime but other lifetimes before. So I always like to ask for their forgiveness. If I done anything to them in this lifetime or past lifetime that this karmic experience is playing out, I'm asking for forgiveness, and I choose to let go of this storyline. And that means that it's my story. I recognize the pattern, and I choose to let go of this energetic pattern the way it plays out. Very, very important. Do not put an attachment on this and or a specific outcome that you want to play out. This exercise is not to change people or manipulate people. This is simply divorcing you from these negative attachment or the dynamics of the relationship. And that's all what we are talking about when we are releasing these patterns. And from this place, you say it that, you know what, I forgive like it never happened. I understand it's my story. They're the players in my theater. And from this place, I free myself and I free them from this pattern. And see how it makes you feel so much lighter. It's like the world weight just fell off of your shoulders. And do it as often as necessary, because many times you think that you're done enough, and then another experience comes up. And then so, oh, I thought that, I already done this little hurdle and already moved this rock from my path, but guess what? If it shows up again, it means you have not cleaned it correctly, or you have not done all the ways. So happy forgiving, and I will see you guys next time.